are meeting the faces behind headlines of stories that will make you say, what in the world? That's one of the things I often say. Our next guest story is one of those that will make you sit up and say, wait, she did what? So when Micherre Fox started talking with her boyfriend about getting engaged, she decided she wanted a diamond ring. Okay, a lot of people want a diamond ring, but not just any diamond ring. She actually wanted to find her, you heard me, find her own diamond. So here's what she did, something I never imagined anybody would do. She packed a bag, grabbed a shovel, and headed from New York City to Arkansas to dig by hand for her own stone. 3 weeks later, brace yourself, she found, because we're gonna all get in the car now, a 2.3 carat diamond worth nearly $30,000. Please welcome Micherre Fox to our stage. Come on out. Congratulations. Come on. Have a sit down. Please come closer.
Closer. You got it.
Do you have it with you?
I sure do.
You have the diamond?
I do.
Okay, well, hold it, because I want to reveal it in a second. Because I know everyone wants to see it. Okay, you know. All right, first of all, you're Lara Croft Tomb Raider in my eyes now. Because the fact that is it something that's always been a dream? Did you know someone who'd done this before, Micherre?
It's a great question. No, I hadn't heard of anybody doing this, but my partner, he had volunteered in the Congo when he was younger. Oh. And so he had seen firsthand what the diamond industry, you know, their
Blood
process.
Diamond.
Yeah. And it kind of popped into my head, and at first I was like, well, it comes out of the ground. Yeah. Like, we should be able to find one, right? Like, so I started with like,
what? I've never thought that in my life. Like, it comes out of the ground, I should be able to find one.
Yeah, so I started with like, well, you know, like, I think I don't want to get engaged until I do that. And then within a few days, I was like, I don't want to get engaged until I do that. And
are you an adventurous person by nature?
Yeah,
do you camp? Do you glamp? Well, like, what do you do?
I do. I love rock climbing. I love going on long adventures. You know, I've owned a camper van, and so I love doing all sorts of stuff.
So you're like in tune with nature and the outside world.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it was over 100 degrees when you got there.
Yeah.
You were digging, hauling buckets of dirt. How did you know where to start? Is there a class? Is there a guide? How did you know where to go?
When I did this research after I graduated and decided to go do something, it was like, you know, the top 10 places to do it in the world, 9 out of 10 are dangerous and illegal, and then #1 is Arkansas. And it's super affordable.
What did you Google, like how to find your own diamond?
Well, yeah, it was like, where are diamond mines, where can this be done? And there just weren't a lot of options, but I kept digging.
And Arkansas came up.
Arkansas came up, and then I did a bunch of research on how you dig, how diamonds are formed, just to give myself the best chance. But
who owns that land?
Arkansas owns that land, and you pay like $15 a day to dig, and then anything you find is yours. Yeah. And
what?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go, everybody. Let's get it. Okay.
Yeah.
God bless Arkansas. Okay. So you pay your $15. You're out there digging.
Yeah.
It's 100 degrees, and someone stole your shovel. Is that true?
That is true. Yeah. And I was camping. I didn't have a car, and so replacing it immediately wasn't really an option. So for the rest of that day, because I didn't want to waste the time, I dug with my hands, and then I walked several miles into town to buy a new one the next day. Like, I didn't spend the rest of the time digging with my hands, but
okay.
Yeah.
You're digging with your hands.
Yeah.
You go get a shovel. It's 100 degrees. At any point, did you think this was a bad idea?
No, it was exactly what I wanted. I wanted something really, really hard to I was so sick of staring at computers and long nights working.
So this was liberating for you?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so on your very last day of how many days?
21.
21 days?
Yep. I took 1 day off in between, but other than that.
Oh, she said, what did the boyfriend think? I think he's standing by. Isn't your fiance standing by?
Yeah, he sure is.
Okay, Trevor is standing by. Trevor wanted to be here, but he's on a business trip in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
Trevor, I know you wanted to be here. You're in Saudi Arabia. Our audience member so eloquently yelled out, what were you thinking? She's there for 21 days, Trevor.
Well, first of all, thank you, Tamron, for having me on the show. Hi, Micherre. Hi, studio audience. what am I doing here?
Right.
Listen, I was thinking to myself, originally, this is one of her harebrained schemes. This is what Micherre does. She comes up with ideas. We try to make them happen. This one will blow over. And sure enough, it did not. Over time, she kept coming back. And about halfway through this trip, I was like, Micherre, what's it going to take to, like, get you to come home? Do I need to fly out there and, like, drop a diamond in the dirt? Or are you going to find it? And you're like, oh, look, there it is. Like, what do we need to do? And she said, no, I'm going to stay here until I come home with one. And so
So,
know what I was
I
thinking.
bet you this is why you fell in love, because that's a type of personality. So you're there, Micherre, you're digging, and it's the last day, you're digging, you're not giving up.
Yeah.
And then what happens? You saw something.
Yeah, I look down and I'm like, you know, it's glass that's been painted with silver. Like, that's been found before. I saw somebody else find something like that. And so I was like, don't get
So
excited about
that's
dropping
what
my
it
stuff.
was. You
That's
take
what looks
it
like.
in, and do they verify it there?
Right there, yeah. Yeah, I brought it up and they tried to keep it cool, but I saw in their eyes, they were like, oh, this is, like, we're getting a pill bottle for this. We're gonna go look at this in the back. And I was like,
And so they take it, and then they
Yeah.
come back out to you with the diamond, and then what do they say?
well, they bring, after about 15 minutes, you know, somewhere in between there, they brought out a little form, like, where did you find it? And they still haven't told me that it's a diamond. And I'm like, well, that has to be a good sign, right? They probably don't do that for normal rocks. So finally they pull me into the back, and they're like, okay, so, you know, it's a 2.3 carat white carat diamond, and so, like, let's blah, 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 blah. And I was like, hold on, so it's a diamond. Yeah, and I have Trevor in one headphone, and he's screaming in my ear, and I'm just like,
So now Trevor's
like
on
this.
board.
A lot
now.
like this right now.
yeah.
Suddenly he goes from come home to stay, baby. What else
Yeah,
do you get?
yeah.
So he's cracking up.
Yeah.
So Trevor's still cracking up because
Yeah.
because now you're off the hook. You don't have to buy a 2.3 diamond ring.
Okay, I'm not off the hook. I'm not. Now I have to step up even more.
No, he's,
I'm
you
gonna,
know,
I'm gonna have to
but
like
there's just,
build the wedding venue or something.
Because he doesn't know what to do.
That's right.
Okay,
That's
so
right.
the diamond was certified,
Yeah.
valued at over $30,000. And they said it's the 5th largest diamond found at that park this year. Is that true?
yeah, this year, yeah. But, you know, so you bring up the value of it, and something I'd like to say about that is, you know, we haven't had it personally appraised, but it's really not about the value of the diamond.
I can tell that.
I would have brought a different rock home
Yeah.
if I hadn't found that, because the whole trip was really meant to be a symbol of the amount of work that I would put into the marriage, and that's why I wanted to find that, right?
Which I think is so beautiful. And you know what? And to your point, your fiance has a different reaction to this. But I love, first of all, it takes that kind of personality because you're very intentional. And I love that you highlighted the fact that you wanted this trip to symbolize the work that it takes, because marriage is work. You can love somebody to death, but you are joining with a human being on this great adventure, and they're going to be sickness and health, all those things that they say at the vows. So for you, this was emotional. For the rest of us, we want to see the $30,000.
That's fair.
I'm just keeping it 100.
fair.
I'm keeping it
you know what?
100
That
with
makes
you.
sense. That
okay,
makes sense.
so as I understand, only 6 people have touched it. Trevor, have you touched this diamond?
Yeah.
I sure have. I absolutely have.
You haven't beat him out.
And so you have it here, and you've agreed that I would become the 7th
You will be the 7th human being to ever touch this.
human being
Yes.
to ever touch this
Yeah.
diamond. Now, open the door, start my car. Okay.
I'll take these heels off. I'll run after you.
I will run you down for my diamond. So,
All right.
okay. This
How
is
weird looking is that?
because that's not what our view of a diamond is.
Right.
Because this is a raw, uncut diamond.
Yeah.
What are you going to do with this?
I think our plan is to just keep it like, we haven't 100% decided, but I think that our plan is to keep it as it is and put it in
So you're not going to
natural.
process it or anything like that?
I think we're going to keep it at least almost entirely natural. Like, it's a little weird looking, but I'm a little weird, and like, it has a story.
Well, actually,
right?
I think it's absolutely stunning. It's just a raw, uncut diamond.
Yeah.
A diamond in the rough.
Yeah.
It's a diamond in the rough.
It is.
This is, listen, you two are the funniest couple I've ever seen in my life. You are so like calm and serious, and the comedian back here. This is stunning. Congratulations
Thank you.
on the upcoming wedding. Congratulations on the adventure that has inspired, I'm sure, so many others. Give it up for Micherre.
Thank you so much.
And Trevor. Coming up, a family adopts a rescue dog that looks exactly like their late pup. But wait until you hear the discovery that left everyone speechless. Your Trevor is hilarious. We'll be right back. Go, Trevor. This show makes me feel like the luckiest kid in the world. Join in on the fun. Sign up for our newsletter and subscribe to the Tamron Hall YouTube channel.